Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And well, somewhere in this world today is going to be Sao Paulo, Brazil. And we're going to see if we can take on Exalt on the top of that skyscraper. The luxurious, not so sporadic hello there. Now, I got a question for you, Carlos. Oh, you're first on Twitch. Sorry. Yeah, you are first on Twitch. At first, I was about to say, uh-oh, Nightmare's always first, but that's on the YouTube side. So yes, you indeed are first on Twitch. So very good. In fact, I should probably start a first commenter thingy over there. It's on my to-do list. I just haven't got to it yet. So you can actually get something for being first. Oh well, one of these days we'll get there. Little by little by little by little, I add this stuff. Hey Werner, good to see you in here. Good luck. Your soldiers on this mission today, so we gotta hope I can play it well today. It's a dangerous. We can get off to a good start without me activating the whole map. We have a good shot at this. If I get sloppy, well, y'all might not make it home. Yeah, maybe I will need that. So you caught that mission, huh? you noticed that mission? Retreat! Run away! Run away! Yeah, two sectopods. Did I have one of my? No, I that particular. Eating the that particular mission, I had a precision shot sniper, not a disabling shot sniper. So I just had, who expected double sectopods on a crashed fighter of all things, Yeah, oh no, the arc rifle has disabling shot by default, and we went and sold that, huh? I'm fine with running away last time, because here we are. Now this one I don't think I should be able to run away from. I wonder, if you ever run away from this mission, do they relocate their headquarters? Has anybody ever had that happen? Where the start went so bad you had to run away? I don't want to be the first one to experience that. Don't want to be the first one. Trumpkin, happy Thursday to you. Good to see you in here. Yeah, discretion, the better part of valor, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm not upset about running away yesterday. We would have been murdered if I hadn't, I think. That's just the way it worked out. With those guys being just out of sight, or just out of line, we just couldn't take them out early. That was... I'll learn better from that. I will remember that about activating at a distance, unless I have like 5 snipers to just pick on them. I think I need to move on. Ich weiß nicht, huh? Trying to fill in for Gleaser with the German till he gets here, huh? Okay. I gotta stay focused today. I really gotta stay focused today. I gotta remember, I got things to do, but I just cannot push through. I gotta remember, this is not a normal mission. There's 33. I gotta play it like, landed large. I just gotta take some time. I can't push because we can't we can't get all the pods activated at once. How about that? If you can't say it one way, say it another way. So that's got to be the goal today. That's got to be the goal. Katsunogan, good to see you in here. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday, and it is now top of the hour. So we get to move on to the main event here. Now we have a nice rooftop base that we're going into, and I'll just do a quick run through of the team. And actually, thinking overnight, I'm probably gonna make a change. Well, minor. I probably had a bad dream or something. Blue Jay, we double rocketeered this with Blue Jay and Shakti rockets to try and play back and maybe blow away all their cover up here and then pick them off that way. Right or wrong? Was ist nicht gut? We all gonna pretend we know how to speak German? Is that... Okay, friendly, that's the one I want to change. A piddly, non-dense smoke. What am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna play just in case things go south. Let's have an extra med kit. After some dreams last night. Trumpkin, you're turning into Gleaser Part 2. You're turning into Gleaser Part 2. Oh boy. And then Werner, we got Emo along on this one. Will to kill Lucian. Rick Roller is the commander. We got Machine Hater. He's got the long range suppression. And Friendly, yeah, he just, I didn't say it when we were on him. Short range Jayadaman, so we have 2 hit and run mechs that we brought out with heavy hitting weapons. It's gotta hopefully get us out of a little bit of trouble, but even these mechs will be taken down if we let too many, if we get too many Exalt activated at the same time. They can take any of us out with multiple shots. We even dead smoke and multiple shots we have no protection against, so we've got to be real careful about how we activate these guys today. Ecobot, he's along for some really hard-hitting shots. Also, Zabiol for the dense smoke when those problems do arise, and they usually do. So, yeah, we got to be real careful of Exalt snipers, because all they got to do is have a spotter up front, and they could be in the back of the building and drop somebody. That's a scary thing to think about. And then we, I think Jormerlin has the best spot. Oh, Glacier! This world has turned on its head. This world has turned on its head. I know. Well, I think you got a bad vibe yesterday and we had to run away. So I don't know if it's a guaranteed bad omen. Trumpkin came through for you and got the low vibe. So what can I say? Too many vibes at once, just so you know, we'll time each other out. But just wait, I don't know, 30, 60 seconds. I forget what the cooldown is. Maybe I should just take away the cooldown so you can guys can get all your vibes out when you need to. I'll think about that. In fact, why don't I make a note of it? Y'all are big boys. You don't need to have a cooldown. So I think there's low. We got a couple low-key vibers today. Okay. Yeah, too bad it can't be part of other missions, because it is kind of a fun little map. And oh, poor Derek. Are you popping in every time, right? Just too soon after everybody else? I gotta get rid of what I should do is anytime I do something like that, I need to just not do a cooldown and let it run. And then if it ever gets annoying and overused, that's when I throw in and add the cooldown to it. That's the way. That's good. You're vibing. It's probably ready for you. It's probably recharged every time you're not doing it. But anyway, we got the team here. Everybody, vibing or not, we're going out there. We're gonna overcome any vibe issue. Oh my God! Look at. See what he gets for being patient. See what Derek gets for being patient. 98% vibe. How about that? All of you who rushed to do your vibing early got crap vibes. It just exploded these last few vibes. Okay, anyway, we gotta get down there. This is a big old mission. Everybody's equipped. The only change I dreamt about last night was let's get a extra med kit on here just in case. It's a long mission. They have a lot of people shooting at us potentially, and there you go. I think we had a 1/100 once so far. I think we did. let's get down there, everybody. Check your weapons, check your ammo, and let's have ourselves focused today. Let's have ourselves focused. Here we go. No, I didn't have enough scopes to go around. I chose to have the 2 scopes on the, let's see, sniper. Both the mechs have them, and then there's one more left. I don't know who I may or may not have given it to. So the 4 scopes we did have, I think, all got passed out and handed out. So get in, hit them with everything we've got, and get out. Yeah, this is, I don't care what I blow up. We gotta get in there. Oh yeah, Jormulid, that's the other one. The Ecobot has and Ecobot, I wanted to have the scope because he hits hard. He hits hard. The mechs can still get, I mean, the suppressors can still get by with suppression without the scopes. They do have double tap. I wish I had 6 scopes. I would have given 6 out probably. But well, we got to be careful. It is a hit and run mission. A lot of hit and runners. But I got to be careful about, if I need to get a flank on somebody, I got to be careful about running forward and going forward.
We're en route to Exalt's headquarters.
Here we go.
On the top floor of an office complex downtown. We have no intel on the number of operatives stationed in that facility, but we should expect heavy resistance.
33. So, yeah, we kind of looked at the wiki. You know, this mission's been played by so many people so many times. We already have an idea. Stone Apollo is the name of this operation. Stone Apollo. We start, like, right out in the open. And sometimes we, Piedra Apollo. What can I say? Let's do it. You know what I listened to? I listened to a little bit of the Giants baseball. Oh my goodness. Guess what? We have immediate contact.
Good luck, Strike One.
So, they are not active, but we have 6 folks over here. One is a Rocketeer. One is a Sniper. Looks like this one could be a Rocketeer in the shadows. I'm not 100% on that. It'd be nice to get 2 of the Rocketeers out really fast. So yeah, this can happen. You might not know it if you didn't have the Sightlines mod, or you know, the one mod that I have that shows their range of being able to shoot. The minute we move one of these front guys, they're active and they're running and they're going. So what I'll probably do is rely on dense smoke in case we get activation from the rest of the building. And this is the rest of the building. We really can't see in there much. And for those of you who have never seen this map, it's a lavish spread. Exalt bared no expense in the formation of this to yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to do a rocket in there or a proximity mine launcher, which automatically will make them move also. Actually, I don't think I can shoot it that far. I think we're a little limited. And who's the guy in the front? Yeah, the grenade. Some of these things were limited. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for the rocket to get a group damage. But I don't think we can shoot any of these far enough. And then that's the drawback of those things. We need a upgraded mech grenade launcher, just like we have the upgraded rocket launcher. I wonder which one of you two can make it. Let's check Blue Jay first. He's got scatter. Of course, they'll all have scatter because we aren't set. He has the potential to hit them all. Let's go see what the scatter is on our other one. Oh, it's even worse. So Blue Jay, you're doing it. 1.7 scatter is what I saw. There's no guarantee we hit them all. Absolutely no guarantee that we hit them all. So we're going to center in as best we can. and hope we damage and hurt as many of them as we can. Please, now is not the time to get a lot of scatter. We are opening and going live, my friends. We are opening and going live with a rocket.
Bring in the pain.
And we hit 4 out of 6. Okay. Okay. I may decide to launch a second rocket. Oh, look at this. Look at this rocketeer of theirs. Look at this rocketeer of theirs. Oh my. Is that Van Dorn right off the bat? I don't know. Let's take somebody who can see who they are and find out. Like Werner. And he's not even steadied. So which is the one that we want to look at? He's close. He's not close. Okay, okay, we can see this guy. We can see this guy. Who's the one I really want to see? Yeah, that's him. Let's go see who we're dealing with here. Yeah, that's Iago Van Dorn right off the bat. Oh my lord. I really was thinking I should have had Van Dorn on this mission, but no. I needed this mix, I think. I hope. And, well, we'll see. Because it's just fun to have Van Dorn and Van Dorn, because the voice packs, as far as I know, are exactly the same. So I may just to soften him up a little bit. He's got tact sense, will to survive when he's in cover and not flanked. So that and iron skin, that makes him tough. So what I may have to do is find a way, like Jayaruman can get over here to flank him and take away some of his perks. So I may double move Jayaruman here, then move close enough that I can command him and get my hit and run over here. And that way we can take out the dangerous rocket, and if we're lucky, make this guy feel like he has to run at the worst if we don't manage to kill him. So I'm thinking that may have to be the opening there, just because, yeah, straight into the fire. The evil, yeah, is that the actual story? Like a twin brother, evil brother, or is he like a clone? I don't know the official story, to be quite honest, and I've had people tell me different things, but who knows? Who knows? Unless you research and Google the official story, I don't know. So I'm probably going to have to dash just to get the flank. And then these guys are all going to feel like, we got to move. Doesn't mean they can't move and shoot us, but I think this is what I got to open with. And then command, I should get the hit and run. That's what I'm thinking. Because otherwise, I don't think all the... Even here, yeah, no, he's not right behind this, so he would count as being flanked, and I would see him. But yeah, I might as well run all the way, eh? Might as well run all the way. The other thing I better check before we do anything else, Van Dorn, could you do a motion tracker? Okay, we got folks in the building ahead of us. Looks like they're probably in this room. So we got another pod very nearby. So we have to try, and what I'm thinking is those doors have glass doors. So we probably do not want to run down this way, unfortunately, to flank this guy, unless we do it from like right here. So they might not have an angle on us. That would be about the only way I could see getting a flank down on this guy. So we'll see. First thing I got to do. Yeah, there could be another mini boss in that pod too, because it's a pod of looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'd rather not pull them. Oh boy, I really don't want to pull them. And they'd have probably not an angle down this way, I hope. But so I think I could come here and be okay. Is what I think. And that actually may end up being Rick Hunter's job. Oh, but it can't be his job because... So it may be my other mech's job. I just hope that's not considered not cover at that angle. This one should still provide blocking cover, I would hope, but it's not a guarantee. But anyway, let's work on the worst one of them all. I got to do that one first, or I'll tell you what. Before I even do that, because look at how little the rocket did to him. I'm going to shoot my second rocket. I think this particular situation kind of calls for it. I think I will... Well, I'll put it here for a chance to remove that cover. No, I got a center on the big guy. I feel like I got a center on the big guy. He's the most important one to kill, although I cannot let this Rocketeer live. Let's face it, I cannot let that one live either. Okay, we got 3 more with damage. This one did a little better damage to the Van Door knockoff. Now I'm gonna run over here. I decided to go a little bit at a time. The only thing, sometimes you get guys back here, so I'm a little nervous about that. So maybe I run all the way to the back as far as I can in the back row, because it's very common I see a pod either start over in the corner, but hopefully with this pod here we won't, or come around the corner very shortly after. I've seen that many times playing. I don't know. He's pretty solid Dorn. He's a pretty solid Dorn. This is where I wish Xiaotamon had a second battle scanner, but I mean, you know what I mean. Let's get over here. I don't even know if we'll be in range for what I need, but I think I could also run you over here to get one shot on this guy too, and then we'll just have to deal with this one somehow. I could suppress him if worse came to worse, but getting ahead of myself. One job at a time. One job at a time. Okay, we didn't activate anything else. Now I have to get the command over there to see how well we can do against Van Dorn. So I'm going to come straight over here to get as close as I can for one hit and run shot. And then the command. All right, Rickroll doing his job. Rickroll is doing his job. There we go. That's where I want the command. I'm gonna go back over there. 100%. 100%. This is the 100% that needs to be really effective for us. 17 crit. Love it. That got around his defensive perks, so we were able to crit. So that's huge. Except we didn't get the hit and run off it. I don't know why. Why did we not get a hit and run off of that? Command is a funky little thing. Doesn't always do what you hope it will do. Probably because, yeah, it has to do with command and all that, but oh well. We need to finish him off. And I gotta figure out how to do it with what I got left. Well, I can do it here. It's amazing, even with Executioner right now, because he's in cover, it's only 68%. And there's no way I can get another flanker over there. Now what I can try and do... Oh, he only... my second guy only has a proximity mine launcher. So what I definitely need to do is get somebody over there with a suppression shot. Well, I'll tell you what. I might as well get a mayhem on him. I can suppress with somebody else. I'm gonna come up here so at least you have cover. And we're gonna suppress. Well, that's not double tap. So let's do double tap. And maybe we can then move on to others. Because I don't think suppression helps that much against the... What I need is who has hollow targeting. It's one of my two guys here has hollow targeting. Nobody else does, and I need to get the guy hollowed, and I'm running out of shots here. So, suppression may end up being a luxury for us. Suppression just might be a luxury for us. And I'm definitely right now worried about this other Rocketeer. Because, you know, a rocket right here. No bueno. No bueno. Not good. Nicht gut. Nicht gut. So. Gotta think this baby through. Gotta think this baby through. I mean, I have a double tap sniper, but his shots aren't super amazing on everybody. 68 there, decent, but it'd be 78 if I get some hollow targets going. So I think I'm gonna play the double tap here just to get both Rocketeers hollow targeted. And I'm gonna focus on both Rocketeers. Oh! Awesome! Now let's focus on the other Rocketeer. Oh my god, Freaky Friendly, I love you. Freaky Friendly, I'm in love. Now, is this the sniper with 1 hit point? I think that looks like the sniper rifle. I need somebody to zero in on the guy and find out if that is the sniper. Because he's also a high priority target because he can shoot at anybody. Yeah. Elite sniper. Mind you, elite sniper. So we're going to start out with your first shot, EcoBot, and we're going to see if you can take this guy out.
Hostile pacified.
This is going okay so far. Okay, that's a 68 on their sniper. 2 shots with the 68. I don't think disabling shot is any better. No, it's not. We're not going to do it. I'm double tapping the sniper. I've got to believe, Emo, you can hit on one of these at least. Make it the first. How about that? Make it the first. Okay. So I'm starting to breathe. I'm starting to breathe, my friends, right now. I'm starting to breathe. Oh yeah, we could have done Mind Fray too, but I think the Mind Fray might have been less than that 68% shot. That's the problem with Mind Fray, unless I have super high person. And the last thing I want to do is have Zabiel do it. I might need more than one smoke, like here and here. And you'll just have to tough it out. At least there's only 2 shots at this point. I will have suppression, so I can suppress the full cover guy. So I'm thinking of focusing over here. Do I have a single shot left here still? Ooh, that's not the good shot. Well, Emo, how you feeling about a shot over there? Oh, this guy's just got some defensive perks himself. Well, I still have this. I still have Lucian to run himself forward and get in position for something. Yeah, great. Exalt on they have some protections against it. Let's just get everybody in position and see. Yeah, this guy's going to be the toughest. But he's flanked right now, and he's got a long way to run to get into cover. So, let's focus on this guy with our best shots. And I also have suppression. I have to decide. I think I'm going to suppress him first just to give us better shots. And the other guy's just going to have to run.
I'll handle it.
So he's hollow targeted. Took a couple hit points off. Now this hit is 84. Can we do it? Yes. Oh. Oh. I'm in love with my soldiers right now. I hope I stay in love. I hope I stay in love. I think everybody's vibed out, Stream Elements. Let's see. Now, the other thing I could try, if I can reach, because he's going to run. He's going to run because he's flanked. So better than a 45% hit chance. This will do some damage. May not, and probably won't kill him though. That's the only downside. And oh, I still got one more chance. Oh, and now, yeah, oh no, I threw it before. I was thinking I was out of shots. Uh-oh. If I kill him now, I hope his falling over sets off the proximity mine, because I don't want to have to remember it's there for myself. Oh, okay. Let's make this happen. The team came through, and I get to save my smoke. And I have to remember, do not run forward around here. Do not run forward around here. Wow. Yeah, Nightmare, thank you. Thank you. I didn't see that soon enough. Yeah, 6 down, 27 to go. And we know there's another 6 right in this room. And we'll see if all the little action out here and excitement did not get them going. And if they do activate and come out here... Oh, it's raining. Was it raining when we started? Lovely. Nobody slipped. We need y'all for this. I'm gonna at least bring you over here. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe eventually, depending on if they activate or not now, I may bring some of us over here. Because you can throw smoke pretty far.
Solid copy, Commander.
No, we're not going to abort. Let's continue the mission. Why don't we? We just started. If it ain't raining, we ain't training. Good line, good line. Security breach in progress. Security breach in progress. Okay, we have some time. We have some time to get ready for something. How do I want to do this? Blue Jay? Steady here? Or if they come out of this area, you got some rockets? I definitely don't want to be pushing up right now.
Heading to that location.
I'm feeling like I definitely do not want to be pushing up right now. I have smoke. Unfortunately, you won't quite get to where I wanted you to get, Shakti rockets, and be steadied. But your scatter isn't that extreme. Kinda, sorta. That gives you angles elsewhere. And to be quite honest, I may bring us back here, just not on this corner of it. And then Jayadaman, let's come back here this far. And reload. I want to do a lot of reloading. I would like to do a lot of reloading. I'm going to come this far with EcoBot because he'll have full cover, but I want to bring him here just to reload. Of course, if then I move here to get the full cover for shots over here. Let's reload. Need to reload.
Ready to engage.
Okay. Zabiel, stay there. Got to figure everybody else out. Emo. The first move is back here to reload. And eventually I'd at least like to get you in some sort of cover. Just in case there's a sniper back in here, like I think I might have mentioned, you don't snipe. I've seen snipers, especially when this back wall gets blown out, shoot from back in here somewhere when they have a spotter. So I that just makes, it scares me. These kinds of things scare me. Yeah, at least yeah, a lot. Van Dorn, Iago Van Dorn is down. That's good. Yeah, that's kind of fitting. That was a good point to point out, Nightmare. Freaky Friendly is the one that took out Van Dorn's double or brother, whatever you want to call him. That's fitting. It's very fitting, to be quite honest. We'll bring our long-range suppressor here. Won't get a reload. Freaky Friendly. I really don't want to bring you up when a lot of the fire is going to be back here. I'm just going to go here because you can move once they activate and get you reloaded. Then we can decide if I want to put you somewhere in half cover with smoke, depending on what we need. Well, as you can see, it made them a major target for me. Snipers and Rocketeers are the major targets for me.
Back in.
They're the ones I don't like. Ultimately, we'll take a shot if we have to here and there. Preferably in smoke. Who's left? Rickroll. Rickroll, you can kind of stay central. And then Will to Kill can also kind of have a central position.
Je suis en chemin.
Part of me says, let's put this here for when eventually they take this cover position. you know? Of course, then they never come through the front of the building, and then we got to worry about all these placed mines that we have. So why? Maybe I'll hold off on that. Oh, I should have reloaded. Should have reloaded. Who's left? Nobody. Okay, see? I told you, people come around that corner, and we hear noise over there. Almost, not 100%, but a lot of the time, there's a pod that comes around. It may just be one of the pods of 3. It may be the alien, the alien pod. It's always somebody comes around that corner. Always. A lot of chatter. There's a lot of Exalt operatives out there to chatter with each other. So maybe since we got a sound cue, shall we go see who it is? Or maybe they're in the building, but I want to see if somebody's outside on the corner. So Rickroll, come here. In fact, let's see if we can place it so we get the benefit of seeing around the corner. Even if nobody's there, we got the corner covered. Ah, see? Pod came around the corner. And guess who can see him? Hey, Emo! Want to take a shot? How about you kill the sniper for me, or at least come close to it? Is that the one that has 100%? Yeah, I guess I better go 100%. Although I'm worried if the sniper goes here, because my abilities to flank are going to be a little bit hampered. Of course, yeah, they're hampered no matter what. That would be a bad position for a sniper to take. Oh, see, I'm going to have to move you over a step. Although I think line of sight is blocked based on where they are right now. So, Emo, this is yours. And since you have double tap, because we had a turn in between you using it with the reload, so you should have double tap. Double tap available. Since I've been told, since y'all told me that you can check it that way, let's go for the sniper. Well, I guess we can check them all, and this may tell us. And then 100 is a defender. I think they're the guys that tend to throw a lot of the smoke. And then the sniper, marksman. So these don't seem upper level. None of these would appear to be upper level. He does have snapshot though. I'm gonna focus on the sniper. He's the one that presents, of those three, the biggest danger. And now we have no danger.
Hostile Pescoid. Enemy spotted.
And here they come. And you can still see one of them. So we might as well let you finish off your double tap. Well, we could make it 78 though. Oh, you don't see. It's that little corner piece that's blocking. If I come here. Oh, it says I see. It must be my step out that sees around that thing. Because I think if I'm here, no, it says I'm seeing. I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust that I see the guy and I can suppress to get the. Oh yeah, it is because Nathan. Well, it could be. But then I know I have this one for sure, and if I move him to get out of the way of Machine Hater, then I don't have the other one, and I don't know if I have this for sure. So let's set up for the for sure, and then I can always move him after. In the open, it's half cover. It's half cover.
I'm on it, Commander.
I know half cover. You don't think much of it. But it's cover. Nonetheless, it's better than standing in the open, barely. I'm thinking, let's suppress, because we don't have double tap because we moved. So let's get the hollow for our sniper.
Blasting that.
Plus, he got rid of the annoying hindrance to our line of sight. So that also is a good thing. And we got a 70% shot instead of a 60% shot. Nice job, Emo. I mean, nice. Now it's funny, it says I can move here now. Although he's there because of the step out. And that'll allow me some flexibility with Machine Hater to see that other guy. Well, if it's gonna let me move here, I'll do it. Let's just be safe in case the game's. Oh, that's not who I wanted to move.
Good.
Oh, zigzag, zigzag. Now I took away my suppression over here. Okay, that's the way it's gonna be. Misclick, 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 misclick. Oh, he didn't need this step out. And then I did this stupid little move. I've lost my suppression, so we're gonna have to rely on some hits now. Which is not the way to play. Usually. I can come here. Shouldn't activate anything.
On my way.
And at least I have this. I just don't get 2 of these shots. Phew. Blue Jays stay there. So who do I have left? I have Shock D rockets. I have... If I have the feel, I have both my mechs. I do have both my mechs. And perhaps we just need to use a grenade to try and deal with this one. That's less weapon fragments, but if I don't have good enough shot percentages, that may be what I try first. Plus it will open shots and increase percentages for anybody else coming over to shoot. So that's probably my best bet. And it may just kill them outright. At least to keep this one, I tend to think could be more important for cover for us eventually. This one's maybe okay. It depends on if this wall ends up getting blown out. Okay, move forward. Let's play the grenade plan. And stay away from the thing you launched. Or your partner launched. And let's do this. Let's go for the cover destruction. Well, I don't know that I really want to blow open that wall. We just don't know what's in there. Okay, we did get rid of cover. We did get rid of cover. Okay. And of course, the one we got rid of cover on died. So now I need 1 hit point. So maybe I do have somebody. Let's see what the odds are. This guy's not elite. That's the difference. This guy's not elite. I'm going to try some Mind Fray.
Voices in your head.
There we go. I hope that made you happy, Carlos. I hope that made you happy. See, I do think about it now and then when the percent is better than the option. So I think I'm going to stay right here and maybe take 2 steps forward.
Okay, je bouge.
So what do we have? 9 down? Still a lot to go. Still a lot to go. 24? 24 to go? It's a lot if they come at us all at once, that's for dang sure. So far, so good.
Je vous couvre. Je relais, commandant.
Steady. Steady. Hearing a lot of doors opening in there. There's the Sectoid Commander. We haven't run into the Muton Elite either yet. So, Machine Hater, get back to that corner that I had you on once upon a time. Freaky friendly. I almost feel I could get you down here so you're in position to come over here if I need it. But I don't want to move in that close yet in case we activate something. Gotta be real careful. I'm gonna bring you back a little bit more centered. I'll probably keep you here. I may just put you here.
Going for a single.
Reload.
Lock and load it.
Smoke still. And I'm not sure about emo. What I may do is maybe I bring friendly over this way, because then he could take a full cover suppression position potentially if they enter the front rooms. Someone's gonna at some point. He's at least mobile.
Double time.
Yeah, we don't. Too bad we don't have flight armor, or I'd send him right up there and do something like that. But I feel like even emo could benefit. In fact, we're gonna come here and reload. In fact, I'm gonna come here and reload, so at least maybe I have line of fire. And eventually, I'd like to get you over here, but I also know you have double tap, and you see how valuable your double tap is. We just gotta worry if we run into a sniper, and I may have to not take your shot and at least get you into cover.
Let's rock.
Steady. Zabiol. How about I move you like this so I don't run into any more confusion?
Roger, got my eyes on.
Je reste en observation.
And Rickroll. Not sure. I guess we'll just kind of keep you there in central again. And reload it. And see if any of them peek out the front door. You know, we've been called for alert and the warning's been given out over the loudspeaker and nobody bothers to look out the front door. Have they not noticed on those scratchy comms of there that the front door patrol hasn't been responding? Or the side door hasn't been responding? Why don't they send somebody out to take a peek? Eh? That's what I'm hoping for. That's kind of what I'm sitting here waiting for. I'm gonna sit here and wait one more time.
Moving to Overwatch.
Je suis sur mes gardes.
Сканирую.
I wonder, line of sight wise, I may keep you there because I can still move you into half cover if I feel nervous about the situation and smoke.
Yes, sir.
Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna wait one more round, see if they check the front door. Maybe I'll send EcoBot up and have him ring the doorbell next time, and you know, do a knock and run kind of a thing. See if they fall for it. Just as long as all 24 of them don't come to the front door at the same time. Oh. Yeah, Ding Dong Ditch. I could. My mind was not coming up with Ding Dong Ditch. I could not think of it for the life of me. That is very, very typical. What can I say? Y'all know who you're dealing with here. Well, we're going to find out right now. There used to be, we had a sign people were there. Maybe they'll be able to see this position and we go live with another pod.
Welcome.
No. Is Joe home? Is Van Dorn there? That's a good one to ask. You'd think they'd know if Van Dorn was down if in their headquarters. You think they'd know. In fact, why don't they send someone over to check on his body? I would recommend that. Van Dorn, you okay? Can I revive you? Oh. I'm gonna bring you maybe a little wider, so maybe if I have to, I have at least that as an option, as a place to bring you. Yeah, okay, we're pretty much going to do the same thing again.
Consider that practice.
We know the drill.
Back in.
Roger that. Scanning.
Roger, got my eyes on.
Affirmatif, je couvre la zone.
Okay, they're over there. You know, I play the let's line up all over here. The minute I move everybody over here to say let's blow out the wall, then there's 5 pods in there. And it backfires on us. Oh, there is a streamer from China, Ding Dong Ditch. Well, you know where he got the name from. You know where he got the name from. I don't have enough people over here to make me think about doing that. I'm gonna bring do I bring Machine Hater over now? Is now the time? Now, Rickroll, you have lightning reflexes. It doesn't matter. They're inactive, so it's okay if you're standing in the open right now. But it's not okay, and this would be better to get his weapon in distance. And then I also potentially have smoke if we get overwhelmed. So I'm bringing Machine Hater up. I feel like it could be a wasted shot or suppression or double tap, whatever, if I don't move him.
Eyes on the prize.
I'm nervous about getting too close and then having too much activation all at once. It just has me nervous. That's my big fear on this mission, is getting too close and some pod looks through this door in their wanderings, and then another pod over here sees through this door in their wanderings, and all of a sudden there's 2 pods at least, and if a 3rd pod wanders by on either side, you know, that's 18 active all just at the blink of an eye. So yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Overwatching.
So if you see me being tentative, that's the reason why we're doing a little bit of the slow play, and therefore Zabiel, take that, and eventually I may have you. Yeah, we'll see.
On Overwatch.
Vigilance.
Я весь внимание.
And at the very last, little sectoid noise reminding me that there's a sectoid commander here. Okay, so what I may end up doing... Yeah, they do need to invest in functional radio. Maybe I'm going to cheat over to this side for a blow out the front wall move. The only problem with the blow out the front wall move is this pillar is not destructible. This pillar is not destructible, if memory serves me. And I can't remember if this room goes all the way back where they could have a sniper positioned back there if they became active. So that scares me a little about that play, about any of these plays. I want them to make an appearance before they do it. So let me do it. We're just going to do another round, and I got to think about this. I need a couple rounds to think through these things. That do I really want to commit to that?
I'm on it.
Hey, Alice, how you doing?
What the hell was
Internal
that?
circuitry failed. Fire suppression system.
They have the Walmart 99-cent specials, you know, and that's the problem. They built this lavish building here with all the fine displays and Persian rugs and you name it. They have all this is where all their money went, you know, the fine sculptures and ancient helmets and things that they spent all their money on. And they forgot about the frickin' radios. That is what happened. That is what happened. So, I'm going to start shifting. See if I can get some multi-shots over this way. And I'm seriously thinking I'm going to blow out the front wall.
J'y vais.
Of that room. And see if it does anything.
Je vous couvre.
Because their communication system with each other is crap. Let's face it, it's crap. I'd love to have somebody up here waiting for the wall to go out, but I can't count on rocket scatter either. There's that too. I think I'll keep you there because you would still at this angle be able to get a rocket and you'd be able to get a rocket. I'm not sure what angle I would like to have the rocket go, but I'm hoping with the front wall out we can get some access to hit and run shots. I have a couple suppressors. You probably won't have an angle in there, but you two would have potential angles in there. And Emo, I hate getting you away from cover too much, but I want you to have an angle in there should we blow it open.
I'm on it, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
On Overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning.
Tout de suite.
И мог не пролетит.
Wow, that chatter is just insane. And the token sectoid at the end. Well, I wonder if how could you throw a battle scanner in there? We can see in this room. Maybe we start the decision. It's our last battle scanner, my friends.
Сканер на связи.
Well, I'm glad we didn't waste anything. They've since vacated that room. Where have they gone? Yeah. I know, Nightmare, I know you covet their hollow globe. It looks impressive. Much fancier than XCom's. So...
We're in position.
Got it covered.
Overwatch, aye.
Come get some.
I'll bring you a little more centered here also.
Je suis en route. Je vous couvre d'ici. Je relève, commandant.
Oh, now we're hearing stuff. So they must be farther deep. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Well, oh no. All that is... Oh, there's a whole nother pod there. So there's like... I'd probably activate 2 pods right now if I blew that door open. Or blew that wall open right now. Because this is potentially 3 pods I'd be able to activate with line of sight. There's like 6, there's 1 pod. This pod maybe is here and behind the wall. And then there could even be a 3rd little pod here. So we're gonna lose sight of them in a moment. Ooh. Do we feel lucky? And then, you know, there is a sniper I can see right there. He'd be the one that runs back to get the long distance shots to cream us. So I'm going to hold off and hope they come towards us a little more. 1 pod at a time. And whoever doesn't like these mines that I have beeping in the background, sorry. This is a long mission. And you're going to hear it for a long, long time. So if they end up coming to the central room, and I end up blowing it out, I'm bringing Emo over here more to have lines over there of fire, I hope.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Hold position.
Come get some.
Maybe someone, please come through that door and check on Van Dorn's body.
Overwatch, aye.
Please, somebody.
Roger that. Scanning.
Yeah, Commander's slowly morphing. I don't know if you saw yesterday's episode. Commander is slowly morphing into Bradford himself. With a Bradford-style sweater. We're just probably waiting for a patch once I find one. Or decide to get one for sure. Well, even if we blow a hole in the wall, would they activate? Because look, we're all just out of sight. And then as they're at least moving back and forth, then they might activate into us. I think I gotta try it. I'm gonna try doing it, blowing out this corner. See if that does anything for us. Now, do I have Emo in a... Well, he'll have some shots through there, but a couple of these power units, heating, air conditioning units, could block his sight. There's no guarantees. So let's go for this corner and blowing it out. To hell with destroying their nice rugs. I don't care about those right now. I would like to see into this room.
Bring in the pain.
And see into the room we do. And we attracted their attention. They're going to be moving forward. And therefore, I'm going to get some of us on Overwatch. And maybe try to adjust our movement so our position so that we do not get blocked by the heating cooling units.
J'y vais. À l'abri précis. Je relais, commandant.
We'll keep you steady. In case a follow-up rocket in that angle can be used. And no, because if I remember, if I throw a mine in there, then they all activate. At least we have a chance this time that only one pod comes forward, the other one stays back, and you know, they'll probably both move forward, and then we can have at least 12 active. And so, yeah. I may bring Machine Hater here just to have lines of fire in there. I'm worried. This side seems like it's been awful quiet. But there's only so much angle Machine Hater will be able to see in there. I have my smoke ready to pop up there should I need it. Let me just do this. I've got 2. Okay, nobody's immediately right there, at least right now. So Machine Hater, I just didn't want to move you here because you wouldn't be able to shoot or anything.
On my way.
I like better angle that you would have into there.
I feel, Commander.
Overwatch, aye, aye.
Zabiel, stay put. Rickroll. What the hey? Let's bring you wide for a potential Overwatch. You have lightning reflexes. No, let's Overwatch. And steady. And hope we have an angle when they move forward. We made noise. We blew out the wall right in front of them. They've got to move. One of them at least has got to move. Yeah, one did, farther away. Yay! We have an active pod and it's only one? No. Did they not see us? Yes, they had to have activated. Yes, 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 yes. What do we see? Nice hit. Unfortunately, a miss.
Negative damage.
We got a kill.
Cible à terre.
Okay. We're a little blind. We do see this. Almost feeling like I want to put a rocket to hide all this cover that they have inside there. Is a rocket, is such a rocket possible? Shot is blocked. There's a shot that isn't blocked through there. And that's the one I want to take. I want to destroy as much of that office furniture as we can and take away their cover. That's what I'm thinking. And do some damage to enemies at the same time. So it looked like somebody might have been like behind that desk too. Because now you got 2 shots and we're gonna take them.
Menace neutralisée.
Yes, he's neutralized. He's not quite neutralized. I'm gonna bring Rickroll here. It's gonna be too far away to gain a line of sight, but I like the angles he'll be working with. Ah. I don't think we need suppression. Although I might just do it to guarantee the, you know what. We're too far away for mind control here, and I do have a shot here, but let's hang on and hope we have some other shots. My question is, they're gonna probably be using this pillar and that corner right here. Those will be their two areas they're gonna want to use. I may end up needing to blow out something else, so I'm gonna have to re-steady you. Yeah, just because you're over here, I'm probably then gonna smoke you since they're active and you're only in half cover, machine hitter. Let's just, rather than play games, let's suppress and make sure we get them.
I've got this.
And we apparently got some mayhem share the damage kind of hits from people out of sight. And why are you standing in the open now? Why? Machine hater, why? Why did you do this? I'm sorry, my other screen went out. Now I can see. There we go. How much is active these days? I don't like hitting people out of sight because you never know if you're pulling in another pod. But so far we have an elite medic and two elite snipers. But at the moment, nobody supposedly has sight on us because we don't have sight on them. So they can't spot for the sniper, right? I hope it's just a... Yeah, it is just a visual bug because he's still there. Rickroll. That makes me nervous. Makes me very, very nervous.
I'm on it.
I don't need snipers picking us off.
On Overwatch.
I feel like that's our most exposed target in half cover. Might as well cover somebody else while we're at it.
Popping smoke.
And let's hope. Let's see what happens. I could throw a second smoke, but everybody else is in full, which, you know, well, except for you, but nobody should see you. We don't want them to have line of sight of you, that's for sure. But if, you know, the way this game works for them, I think they see one, they see all, right? And there's someone there, not a sniper. Probably someone from that other pod that, as of this moment, is not active. So we killed half of that one pod. I don't like the fact that two smokers are out there because they have snapshot. So because they have snapshot, we're doing this. And full cover will just have to do for everybody else. So that other pod's not pulling forward yet.
The bloody hell was that?
There's someone. And we got a hit. They got a hit. So I told you they'd be taking that position. But I may go for that wall to take it out if I can, because then they only got this pole, which I'll never be able to destroy. I don't want to give them two spots. Kinda, sorta. I have two ways I can do this. can launch a grenade. Or send a rocket. The only problem with the grenade is it ruins this cover too. And you only have one left. How many do you have left? Shakti. Shakti only has one left, so that's not really where I want to blow away something. But then again, I need to see this guy, and they're just going to keep sending someone there if I don't try this. I don't know if I'll destroy the wall with this one. I did. Oh, we did. Oh, yes, 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 we did. He's an elite captain. Yeah, let's take him out. Let's not play games with this guy. Emo, fire. There we go. It looks like his weapon's stuck on the wall still. Yeah, it's like an invisible him is still holding the weapon. Funny. The medic mini-boss? That could have been. That could have been. What do we got left? 2 elite snipers, of course. That was the medic mini-boss. So we are going to, reload.
Je vous couvre d'ici. Je suis prêt à attaquer l'ennemi.
And do some Overwatches.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
Yes, sir.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. I'm on it.
I'll waste a rocket on snipers if they both happen to come out at the same time. And show themselves. Here comes the other pod. We are now active. Rocketeer, I see. It looks like a pod of 3.
Miss the target.
I don't like hidden enemies like this. Oh, one of the snipers is coming out wide. He's playing a game over here. He's playing a dangerous, dangerous game over here. And he is injured. So I may play a game in return. And I think we can finish him with a shredder rocket. And therefore reserve the explosive kind. Any rocket's an overkill. He's in full cover with low profile, so there's no way a shot, I don't think, is gonna get it done to 66. That's not a guarantee, because then what's my backup recourse? He's low profile. I don't have the angle, and I still got 3 other shredder rockets. So I think I got to do that, considering he's a sniper.
Heavy ordnance confirmed.
Oh, someone got some damage reduction in the back. There's someone else out there. They got someone else out there. I'm almost feeling like, can you throw a smoke that far? Yes. I may want to smoke over there. Yeah, that did give us a little hint. That's where the other sniper went. Because they were back here, they scrambled, so there must be a door back here on the side, to the side balcony. So I'm thinking a little smoke over there might not be a bad idea. So that other thing had a heavy, regular heavy, and 2. So these were the 3 that we activated just last turn that ran are not elites. They're just regulars, but still. A regular rocket still hurts as much as an elite rocket. And I'm afraid of him running out here. The only good thing is there's no cover for him to hide behind to shoot it. We made pretty good... We kind of made sure there was no cover for them to hide behind unless they want to come all the way to the front of the room. But then they might have to double move to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it gives us a chance. Gives us a chance. And so we've killed 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 active out of the 33. There's still a lot of enemies there. We got to be careful we don't overpull. We can still overpull. And Lucian, of course, does not have his... He's not the guy with the servos. Repair servos. He has absorption field. So I'm thinking I may, for a turn, bring him back here. And so he can get healed and then get back in the game.
Je me dirige vers la position.
Because I've got to protect against somebody getting like 2 shots on somebody. God forbid 3 shots happen to anybody and they can get hurt.
Easy there, soldier.
So we'll do that. Means no smoke for Blue Jay right now. And he's only in half cover. Therefore, I'm going to bring a shooter over here.
Here I go.
He still has potential shots on part of the room. 3 shots remain. All Overwatch.
I'm on it.
There's a sniper there. I can't afford to reload.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
And with that in mind, I do not like your half cover. I'm bringing you over here.
Copy that.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
And Emo, is that the best angle for you? No, it's worked so far. Although, if they end up taking that wall position, maybe not. But with a sniper, I at least want you to have a little half cover. Although he'd have to come pretty far up. Be able to get a shot on you through these heating units. Let's reload.
I'm ready.
There's someone. That's just the regular dude. There's the other regular dude. And there's still a Rocketeer regular dude somewhere. And we don't know about whoever's on the side yet. He may have saw his friend get it and said, I'm going back inside and let these guys be my spotters. So we got to deal with the spotters. Definitely got to deal with some spotters. We can see them both. I'm going to take 2 shots against the guy in the back. Did he get him down to Executioner? Let's see if we can execute. Okay, the Overwatch is gone. Now we got to work on that guy. Emo, do you have a shot? I don't have you steadied. Yeah, without steadied, it's not an amazing shot. I have Mayhem Suppression. That'll make it a better shot, and it'll get him down to like 1 hit point. There's a slight chance every now and then we do 3 damage on the Mayhem.
I copy.
Like this time. And so now we have the sniper and the heavy. The two kind we don't want to be facing right now. The two kind we don't want to have loose and running around out there.
I've got my eyes on.
I really don't like having you there. I'm actually not going to steady you and hunker you down. Because it's only half cover. Let's get you over here. I like
Je me
the
dirige vers la position.
two of your big shots on this room right now.
Je tiens ma position à couvert. Vigilance.
Готовность номер 1.
Rick rolls kind of covering the back door in case something activity starts picking up on the other side. Here we go. Anyone gonna show their face? There's one. There's the Muton Elite. He just couldn't hold back anymore. He could not hold back anymore. And this guy is the what? He looks like he might be the sniper. Like I said, he came back in. He was counting on those spotters living so he could snipe from the back room. I tell you, they were doing... That was their play. I'm telling you. That was their play. Well, you're unsteadied because I hunkered you. Is this good use of a final rocket? No. Yeah, it's going to be a tough... Oh, there is a way to get it in there. I'll think about it. Because I only have one shot from you at 63. Emo, do you see him? Emo's... Oh, Emo sees this one. I was thinking about putting a rocket over on this side. Except it's your last one. Other than the shredder. But if I take out his cover, that's the thing, is if I take out the cover, we have easier kill. Yeah, he can hollow target way back. Oh no, Hunter can't hollow target there. He can only hollow target here. This guy's, I feel like I need to find a way to remove his cover. No more grenades, just the the proximity mines. So, hollow, I feel like, yes, I'm using my rockets. It would leave me with one regular one over there, but he has one of those big guns, by the way. He has one of those big guns. Defensive play, well, you kind of have to play defensive on this one just because there's 33 enemies. If you go charging in and activate 33 enemies, you're gonna die. So this mission I've always had to play gingerly, and even then it can go south really bad depending on how they're wandering and yada yada yada. So this one is definitely like some of the landed larges maps where you gotta play defensive. Gotta. And I feel like I gotta do this. There. I need his cover gone. I really don't want to shoot it so far that the back wall goes out though, because that unleashes too many potential problems. There, I think that keeps me away from the back wall. Hit some of that furniture. I don't know if that'll make the back wall go away too though. Can I bring it a little shorter? No, if I bring it too short, no scatter, so if I can get it there. No back wall. That's my motto. No back wall destroyed. There we go. He's standing in the open. And then now Rick Roll himself can do the job here. 12 crit, beautiful. Finish the hit and run. Okay. Now, I can get hollow targeting on the guy with Mayhem to injure him a little. Yeah, we'll and that, and he'll be suppressed, which will help if somehow we don't kill him.
Light him up!
How many are active? That heavy is still wandering around, and that does not make me happy. We're gonna come forward with one of our mechs. Right here. He's still in cover though, so it's not guaranteed to be a great... Yeah, it's 50-50. 50 frickin' 50. But 50-50 is our friend today. 50-50 is obviously our friend today. I'm gonna reload.
Ready to rock.
I'm still gonna hunker you. Well, not really, because it's a heavy. If he explodes on us, it doesn't matter whether we hunker or not, really. If he's able to get off a rocket.
Roger that. Scanning.
So odds are he comes out in this room somewhere, right?
Ok, je bouge.
So let's line up to try and have Overwatch into that room.
Pas de soucis. En vigilance.
Emo steady. Freaky Overwatch. Oh, this guy, he couldn't hang back that long. Hopefully he's coming two at a, you know, they're coming two at a time. There's only two in this pod, if I recall. Yeah. We got it. We got this. We got this. We got this. Although this guy's a little wonky. Because I can flank him. But that's kind of a close range. It's not going to be the greatest percentage shot for Rickroll. A mech can't flank him. We can get single shots from a mech. We can also suppress him at least. We have that. We do have that. So both mechs can get over there. We don't know where the heavy is yet, but these guys are important. And actually a mech... the problem is, we're moving forward. Do we see anything moving in the shadows? Because there was one other pod here that's gone back in, it's kind of melted back into the background. There's an opening over here if we move forward. There's dangers if we move forward to flank this guy. We can do it, and we probably have to. But Rickroll. I'm gonna burn the last of our eyes that we have. See? They're not far back there. So I kind of like have to, see, I can get the flank from Rickroll here without probably getting close enough to what we're seeing. He's a problem. He's a problem. Yeah, we have collateral damage. We do have collateral damage. Didn't even think about that. Oh, over here. No. Here. No. Where's collateral damage? Is it... One of them should have collateral... No, I don't have a collateral damage guy. Sorry, don't have collateral damage today. That would have been Kibo that carries that. Or Waffle, who's in the med bay. So I do not have collateral damage with us today. Absolutely do not. I do have a rocket that I don't know I could thread through there. Yeah, I can blow away the cover for the outsider, and it would be 0 scatter, and therefore I could potentially move Rickroll here to flank this guy. But is it guaranteed that 2 of his shots will kill it? Because if it doesn't, we got ourselves some problems. Now we know I can get a single shot. And with a command over here, but that's not guaranteeing anything either, that I would actually kill him. Gotta think, think. I mean, we can get them both under suppression, but this one we gotta kill. This one suppressed can still hurt us. This one with mind control can really just mess things up. So I've got to kill this one. So I could easily get a shredder rocket in there to make it easier to kill him, because he can be a little nasty to kill. So before I do anything... Oh, you aren't steadied, so you don't have a steadied shot. I don't know if you can make a shredder over there in the right spot. No. So I'd have to go with the scattered shredder rocket to try and weaken you guys. Or should I say him in particular? Or I can scatter this one. Would that allow me to... Just thinking out loud, my friends, just thinking out loud. I can scatter this one. This shot is blocked, so I can't. Oh, there is a shot there with the 0 scatter. So I can shred them both. I can shred them both. Well, my problem, and you notice, if you see that little shot is blocked thing, don't shoot when the shot is blocked. Shot is blocked. And you have to understand, my guys are gunnery sergeant and master sergeant. So their aim has gone up a ton from early game, and they have the perks that they need to give them better aim. And one of them has a recoilless rifle upgrade, so we have a lot of upgrades. These are late game guys. Early game rockets are not dependable, are really rough. You just have to get past the early game scatter and get your rockets to higher level. Then they're very, very, very useful. And what are we down to? 18, 19, 20, 21 active. If I kill all those, that means there's 12 enemies after that. And we'd like to think we can get away with maybe not having all my rockets with only 12 enemies. They would still be handy if we had them, though. And when we get down to the final 12, we may have to start going forward, because I don't know if they'll wander out here anymore with only 12. Yeah, the mini boss pods. Yeah. So. So I think I do the double shred. I know that's a lot of shredder rockets. I know it's a lot of shredder rockets, my friends. Oh, you don't even see anybody, machine hitter. Shame on you. So I got my 2 mechs, but as you see, they're not, these guys are both, well, only half if we get around the big thing, but still not a guarantee to hit. Will to kill. We brought you here, at least he's only got half cover, but do you pick up one of these enemies over here that we can't see? There's others potentially behind this wall from the motion tracker that we see. Yeah, the ones behind the wall are kind of even with him, so we wouldn't activate them. And the others might be in this hallway, and if they're farther back over here, they're behind that wall. So I really should be able to move my guys forward. I should be able to play loose and risky and do what I need to do. I'm really nervous about activating. Can you tell? Can you tell? Well, we're about to find out, because I'm about to do it. No activation, no activation, no activation, no activation. Ah, okay. So we got hit and run now. Hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. Go, 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 go. Finish him off. Okay, that's huge getting him knocked out, so we don't have to worry about getting somebody mind controlled. That's huge. Now, I can suppress the guy. And I think I will, just to get him holo targeted. Rick, it's not going to be your greatest shot in the world. Problem is, he could scatter because and if you don't hit on this and weaken him, who else sees him? Does anybody else see him? Because I got to check to see if he has lightning reflexes. Nobody else really sees him. Okay, let's bring you here, Rickroll. 75. He does not have lightning reflexes, at least. And you're going to get 2 75 shots, and then you'll be empty. No, that's missing. Ah, I don't like this. I don't like this. No. I didn't like this. Okay, we have double tap. We do have double tap. Oh, Rickroll, you better go thank Werner. You better thank him. Oh, because now if he runs the suppression because he's flanked, at least we have a chance to kill him. But we also have a chance to kill him right now. Yes. Okay. We had multiple ways to kill him, but there you go. Rick is way better than that. He's my best and top leader. So, you know, at least we get a chance then to reload Machine Hater in case some of those other pods come out and make themselves seen. We can re-steady here. I have full ammo available here. Do I dare come forward at all? I think I'll keep you there with the option to come forward. We can re-steady here. Zabiel, you still got 2 smokes. I can't believe, excuse me, we're this far into it and he still has, we only needed 2 smokes so far.
Roger, got my eyes on.
Lucian, will to kill. We're gonna move you up. Just a little.
J'y vais.
Whew.
À couvert, par ici. Je reste en observation.
On
13 out there. That one non-elite heavy is still roaming around. So right now there's still 13 enemies out there, one of which is active. And they're more likely going to make us start needing to go in there to get them. You know? You know? You know? Well, Rick Roll, we're going to bring you right back so you can reload. I could be snarky and go, I don't know why we're having you reload. I really don't know why we're having you reload. Emo, on the other hand. Yeah, there's still 2 mini-bosses. There's still 2 mini-bosses. Yeah, let's get some reloads in here. We still got a lot of fighting left to do. A lot of fighting left to do. I'm gonna bring you a tiny bit farther forward. For better or worse.
Roger, I got my eyes on.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Je passe en vigilance.
And come on, come forward to that desk. Come forward to that desk of death. Come on, hide behind the desk of death. No, they're starting to figure out that this is a desk of death. Oh, what can I say? Hope nobody's bleeding on the fancy rugs. Well, Rick Roll, we're gonna do. You have lightning reflexes to back off, so I'm gonna keep you as a point guy. And we're going to have to start moving in. We're going to have to find ways to start moving in. The other way to do it is go on the roof and peek through the skylights. And with a guy with lightning reflexes, I can get away with doing that because then he can run away and get out, you know, find some full cover instead of being in this half cover. That's the danger of peeking in through the windows, which is why I don't often go on the roof, although it is a viable play for some with the right units. Emo, I don't know where to put you, and without an active sniper, I feel like maybe I want to have you more centered. What do you think? We'll do it a little bit at a time so you can steady. I don't mind having you out in the open in the back row when there's no active sniper.
I'm on it.
And then we'll start a slow crawl indoors, maybe. Maybe next turn I'll move you up to that position or something.
Overwatch,
We'll just kind of do the slow, under control
On
advance.
Overwatch.
Scan parcours.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to do a controlled advance, and I want you to move here, see if you see back in there.
heading out. Go hot.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. Oh, we did. Scared myself with that one. What do you have? A rocket? Do you have an unblocked shot to the desk of death? Yes, he does. We're gonna try and take out that desk of death. I'm gonna clear the desk of death first. Active? That's a good question. Pot of 6. So it's a heavy. Oh, that's a heavy. We have an elite heavy. That's something we got to watch out for. Let's find out where the elite heavy is. None of those are the heavy. Scary, huh? Scary. We don't know where the heavy is. But I want to take away this cover, so if the heavy's scattered back here, he doesn't have cover to move up to launch a frickin' rocket. He has to double move up to here if he wants to. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, the assault mini-boss? Okay. Yeah, it is, because he's got the assault weapon. He's obviously the mini-boss. So let's get him in the open. Let's blow up his desk. I know I had a clear shot if I place it right. It's not blocked. And he's steadied, so he's advanced. Come on. Okay. There is no block shot. It does not say block shot. And I'm sorry if it seems silly. I'm saying this out loud to myself. But I've clicked when it said shot is blocked. You all saw it before. Okay, the desk of death is gone. So we don't get to see them run the desk of death anymore. You, EcoBot, only can see one of them. And it's not the guy I wish you saw. But take care of him, please. Emo. I'm gonna hope heating unit is not in the way. Yeah, my heating unit is in the way. Well, we have other things. I have hit and run right here at 95%, which is not bad. I'm gonna need both of them to hit though. There's a nice 16. And let's follow it up with a nice... there we go. The leader of this pod has been taken down. The question now remains, where's the elite heavy? Where is the elite heavy? I'm gonna see if he moved off in the corner. And you can flank him. If not, I may just pull you right back. I don't think... I hope we don't activate anybody else. Our time of having eyes is gone. Oh, except there's no guarantee. I better go here so I have a chance if they're in the corner there, I can see them.
It looks like Exalt prefers form over function.
Yeah.
Not what I'd call a winning strategy.
We've already discovered that. We don't see anybody over here. So let's hope they cannot run forward to shoot a rocket. I might need to have somebody go wide to be eyes over here. That might not be a bad plan. I'm bringing you back to the doorway, as destructible as it is. Because I don't want one of those active ones to come through this door and nail you. Because we don't know where they are. I'm thinking of running Jayadaman here just so he can like come over here and take a peek. Because we know they scattered back here, and we know they can get out to the side, and I feel like I need a presence over here. I kind of do. So I'm going to come here just in case we do have a glimpse inside. We have a... Oh! We have a glimpse, and I too bad I didn't leave Rickroll there beforehand, because I could have hit the guy. He was just out of regular line of sight. He is not the Rocketeer, though. And no, nobody should be able to see him. Oh, I can suppress him. I can suppress them with freaky friendly.
I'm on it, Commander.
I'm cool with that. Because then I can do the Rickroll move next turn and take him out.
Aye, aye. Commander.
And since I'm suppressing, and then I can still come over here to check the corner next turn. To check the side view. Oh, there was Overwatch by the Heavy, but he missed. We now know where the Heavy is. He's kind of like there-ish, is the way it seemed. Maybe against the pillar there. Oh, wish I could gain sight in there. I wish I had the confidence to run somebody up there to gain sight, but I do not have that person available. I feel like now I may want to bring my Rocketeer over here to get a better angle in there for potential Shredder rocket. Yeah, we're unaware of the Overwatch. Which icon was yellow? But I couldn't see there before. So you're saying that ruins my Overwatch running streak of Overwatches I knew about? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I was supposed to know in the darkness that he was on Overwatch? Let me know. I mean, I'll end my streak right now at 5. But I'm not feeling that one. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I want it to be an honest counter. Oh, yeah. Okay, it did not. Thank you. We're all miscommunicating is all we're doing. Okay, we're all on the same page. See? We're all on the same page. Do I need someone under smoke? I think I need you under smoke. Because you're only in half cover to run that suppression. I'm worried about a rocket coming out now, though, because we're in line of sight. That freaks me out a little bit. Freaks me out a lot. Oh, I can't come over near this thing to make it explode, but maybe I can get an angle over here that's out of distance of those guys for next turn. Also, that's kind of that's an iffy ask. Also, but on what we know, it's the best angle chance I have for you, Emo. And we're far enough away from that device. Because there's no active sniper, so that's my biggest concern first. There is an elite heavy that scares me. Because I think we're due for a rocket right in the center cover if he's right there with a spotter. That concerns me. Here comes a rocket, maybe. Rocket from the darkness? Who was that? We didn't get a rocket from the darkness, my friends. At least we didn't get a rocket from the darkness. Thank goodness for small favors. And I have sniper shots. Unsteadied, but I have sniper shots. I have Overwatch there, which I can... Actually, that's that circle, so I'm not going to even make it pop. I can flank this guy and or... I could flank this guy but come into this corner. And he's the more dangerous of the ones that's harder to see. I'll have more people that can shoot him, I think. you can see them. Yes, you can. So, Rickroll. Come back forward and hope another pod hasn't moved to gain sight of you.
Ясно.
$14 crit. He's going, where'd that come from? Where'd that come from?
Лунатик готов.
Do I see you back from full cover? Nah, I see you there. And the smoke is there for the time being. Let's get hollow targeting on him. With suppression in case I don't kill him. I also have you right there, but I want to try and keep you for the corner. Let's see if you have 2 shots here. And now you got him down to Executioner, extra 10% to hit. Okay, take him out. Now we got to look around the corner. Anyone coming around the... Or... Do we run that Overwatch again? Because that guy... No, that's where the pillar is. I was going to say, whoever was by there before, that heavy... did the big vominos. He said, I'm getting out of Dodge. I'm gonna peek my head around the corner here, see what we see. That's the heavy. He moved outside. Or that's where he always was. No, because that would have blocked his sight looking forward. So he moved back. But 39% is not worth it for me to stay there to get rocketed. So, let's pull you back so you can go either way. Before I move you, does anybody maybe have a line of sight? Like a sniper off at a weird angle? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah! Good one. He's not happy about that. He did not sound happy about that, especially when the double tap comes next. Can we do it? That'd be big, big, huge. Yes! The rocket's gone!
Taken care of.
Okay. Okay. What do we got left? 2 operatives, 1 elite, 1... Still, that other heavy. The non-elite heavy is still out there. And then there's another pod of... So that's 27, so there's 1 more pod of 6. So they're going to force us to move in now. There's no way they're going to let us just sit back trying to pick them off. Who's left? Well, we might need to get a round of Overwatches in. Or reloads, I should say. Yeah, what good would a round of Overwatches do? Let's steady our weapons.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Yeah, 1 for all and reload.
C'est bon.
Be cool if they kept peeking their heads out and we didn't have to do the door-to-door thing inside, but I doubt that's going to happen.
Moving out.
With a Rocketeer out there, I know that's undestructible cover. Yeah, my turkey call. Gobble, 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 gobble. You think that's how they'll respond? You think they'll respond to that, huh? Really? Okay. We're gonna start moving in. Not aggressively at first, because I got to make sure people are getting reloaded as we before. There may be a couple people that need a reload still. Like this.
Ready to rock.
And Rocketeers will slowly follow in advance. Mostly it's Shredder rockets left. I think I only have Shredder rockets left. They can help, but they won't blow out a wall for us.
Yes, sir.
Je suis en chemin.
See, I'm not sure what direction that pod will come from. I have no more motion trackers left to kind of give me a clue. We're gonna have to be real careful. I mean real careful.
Vigilance.
Yeah, we're just gonna reload and hang on.
Так точно. Продолжим.
Sniper wise, where? And keep you kind of in the rear. So you kind of have angles there and angles into that room for the time being. I do need to get you reloaded. I was over concerned about your position just then. I'll keep you here for now. Then you'll be able to take over that pillar position to help suppress on this side. Yeah, we're gonna start crawling forward now. But undercover, so we got to reload before I do that. We have a group in the center. Is it right behind the wall in the center? Or farther back in the center? We don't know. So Rickroll. So I have you peek around the corner with your lightning reflexes and see if what we heard is right around the corner. Doesn't feel like it, but then again, you'll be able to see down the stairs. You'll be able to see a lot from this position to give us an idea. Seems fine to me. You have lightning reflexes, and only 2 of them actually are active. So there's only so much Overwatch we're worrying about running you right now. So it's not that risky, I don't think. 2 Overwatches, even if 2 people out there are overwatching, you still have good odds to beat it.
I'm impressed.
Well, see, there's one of them. There's the Heavy. And we've seen 2 of them. Too bad I can't stay there and take out the Elite Heavy. I don't know if I have the firepower. But we kind of know where they are now. We kind of know where they are. And if I came here, of course, if I peek around the corner from there next time, they will have moved. You know that. You know that. Oh, I guess I would get 1 shot in, right? I would get 1 shot in and at least weaken him. You're right, Nightmare. I'm bolting and running just too soon. So let's take the 1 shot and see how much damage we can do. Oh, baby! I was about to say, talking into his radio, he was freaking me out like it's their turn and they're going. I'm like, ah, no! I need to retreat! Well, he could be killed. Too bad somebody else can't command him out of there, because otherwise he's kind of dead. Unless they came up and one for all here so he could finish. No, this one is an elite. I think the one remaining... Oh, no, you're right. He's not. He's not. The other one that's in cover is the elite. Guess what? I have squad sight from him and he can see. So I'm not going to back us off yet, just so we get the squad site. And there we go. Problem solved. To hell with Mindfray. That's this commander's, much to everybody's chagrin that likes Mindfray, to this commander says, to hell with it. Now we're going to have to work on this guy coming up. So I need to get some folks in line somehow that can help that to happen. Okay. So I'm thinking I'd like to get Emo on top of this thing so maybe he has an angle to see down there, but then, you know, that's not possible. We're going to bring you up close so you have a chance to see the guy, and he's probably going to move and not be anywhere in that room now next turn. But you never know. You never know.
Mettez-vous à couvert ici.
Emo, we are going to reload you now. We'll get you in this line just in case something magic happens and you have a line of sight. Now I'm thinking not machine hater, but freaky friendly. How far forward could you run? I'm thinking let's hide behind this as cover, and maybe if he's still in the room, then I can get you to this corner, this wall cover, to suppress him while we maneuver to take him out. As long as the other pod doesn't wander into us in the meantime. We still have that other pod, so I'll keep a steadied rocket here, although it's only a shredder rocket. EcoBot. Maybe I bring you there. I was talking, who else could I bring up? Oh, then I can bring a suppressor there. So EcoBot, I'm going to slide you over to this full cover.
Roger. Track. Moving to Overwatch.
And we're going to bring another suppressor forward.
Okay, double time.
And I think I'm going to get the freak up here, freaky friendly.
Stepping off.
It won't be cover if we end up shooting the Overwatch. And I'm just going to put you on Overwatch to prevent him from coming up and maybe popping our Overwatch. And steady. And Zabiel, hunker. I don't want to lose your medkits and smoke, just in case. Okay, the other pod's over in this direction.
Там кто-то есть.
And he's kamikazing it. Hard.
X-ray neutralized.
I don't think he's very elite. I hesitate to call that guy elite with that kind of a maneuver. I don't know where he got his elite training from. So maybe they're down here, maybe they're over here. Yeah. No, it's pretty much proven itself that every mission, whether we use psychic skills or not, Derek, we figured this out finally. We're gaining psychic levels for every mission, whether we use the psychic powers or not. So we figured that part out already. Because I was unsure of that at first too. But you just got to get out on missions to be eligible for future. So with that, people that have moved, I'm going to get ready to start peeking through in this direction because we got to get to that last pod. A pod of 6. And we got to keep it somehow. We got to manage to keep it clean still. We've got to manage to keep it clean. We've survived so far. We don't want to lose it now. Don't want to lose it now. And if they're over on this side, maybe I want to get a suppressor over in this direction.
Got it.
You're within range of smoke, since it's only half cover at the moment. Oh, I picked you. Let's just, hunker. Sorry, Zabiol, but I need you for medkits in case with this very last pod, since there is an elite soldier in it, just in case.
Copy that. Roger that. Scan.
And then I'll be peeking around the corner with Rickroll soon. And just in case they try to maneuver us and come over this way also, I'll keep you right there. And move up a shredder rocket, just in case. And will to kill.
Je suis en route.
And get you a little closer there. Now he has bombard, so he's there. He actually can kind of reach everybody here. And what I'll end up doing is if we end up going farther in or having to move farther forward, I'll bring him up to this or this kind of position. But I'm going to keep him back row. I don't want to lose my med kits or my medic for that matter. The first peek will be around this little gap in the wall thing, and we'll peek over there first. See what we see. And then Emo. It's always Emo. Run, Emo, run over here, Emo. We think we might need your aim over in this gap. Emo, run over here. So right now I'll keep you in the back because you'll have a line through there, and then we'll adjust it once we know where they are. Because yeah, let's face it, he has 9 health. So I'm not gonna go too crazy.
It's killing time.
Bringing him up too close, and we may have a sniper in here we got to worry about too.
Position défensive par étape.
Here they come! Up the stairs! Charge! And I see a sniper coming through! Lead the way! Take him out! He's the one I don't want! No. We hit somebody. I can't tell in that jumble who we hit. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a Rocketeer and a Sniper. I can take them out easily first. Just because I can. I'm going to try to get a Shredder Rocket in there to get 4 of them with 0 scatter. Now maybe, can I get it there? 0 scatter. I can shred all of them. 5 out of 6 are going to be shredded. That's got to help. Somewhere in this world, that's got to help. Now, do we see the leader guy? Is the sniper is the leader guy. This is the sniper one that's the leader, right? Yeah, but I kind of want to come in here with my hit and run dudes that are really close and hit and run them to death. Although you're not going to make it. But I'm definitely going to come in here and I want to kill the sniper. And the Rocketeer with my hit and run. And then the other ones will just have to take out the old-fashioned way. Like Rick can then come over. No, he can't. Oh, damn it, Rick. You're a step shy. A big step shy. I thought you'd be able to get here and take out that one. That would then leave 2. Well, I got suppression. I can see all of them to suppress. In fact, and then I can see 2 more to suppress and hollow as necessary. So let's take out the ones we can. And Zabiol, that might get you a little closer. Smoke-wise, you can get us that far with smoke. So anyone I decide back here in half cover, there we got options. But I'm gonna have you, unfortunately, will to kill. Well, I'll tell you what, let's not Should we not? No, but I need to get the sniper. So I'm coming right here with Will to Kill to take out the Rocketeer, and hopefully I can do one shot there, and it works. It's not a guarantee. Hopefully the fact that they're shredded will help. And then the 2 remaining will be flanked.
Position confirmée.
And we did not see the 6th. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6, and there's one more. That means there's one more heavy somewhere. It's one more heavy, and I did not see someone pop and be seen as I was running by. Okay, here we go. This is vital. This is important. We need to hit a sniper. And that's him. It's hard to tell in this muckety muck with the camera work who I'm aiming for. Okay, I'm gonna go for the first guy. He is a sniper. Okay. Gone. Now I want the Rocketeer. Who is that? Nope. Nope. The third guy. I want him. He needs to die. Okay. Then I can't make it with the last one. It may be a decent shot against some of these guys in half cover. What other options do I have? I've already shredded. Emo, emo, emo! Didn't I move you to hopefully have a shot? Ah! No, we don't have a shot. Yeah, you probably would have had a shot on maybe their sniper, but we don't have the angle either way. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I got 2 suppressions. Here, here, here. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna suppress the 2 that are flanked, so they're gonna feel the need to run. Because they are, in fact, are flanked, and then I'll focus my remaining shots I can bring to bear on this guy who's not prone to run, and play it that way. That's the way we'll do it. So let's suppress. You see that guy, that's your suppression. Because he's not prone to run. Oh, wait, that's the only guy you saw. So I was supposed to suppress the other 2. So therefore, suppress the guy in the corner that nobody else can see to shoot. Mayhem can't kill. The most I've seen Mayhem do is 3.
I copy.
We did 2. And then, Rickroll. Well, we're suppressing him. The guy I need to see is right here. He's not suppressed. And I can't tell from this angle if I'm seeing him or not. Yeah. So I'm bringing you here to holo target him. Oh, he has both of them pinned because of Mayhem? Yeah, I'm still going to work on this other guy. Ah, 83. That's what I was hoping. Hit him. There. I'm feeling a lot better all of a sudden. A lot better all of a sudden. Who else is left to shoot? Jayataman. 50-50. We'll take it. Wow. And that allows me, to be quite honest, I'm going to keep the Overwatch on the backside because we don't know where the 6th guy went 100% for sure, so I really can't run you anywhere productive, so we'll cover the back door. We'll steady in case we need to shred the last guy left. Zabiol. Overwatch. What the hey? Emo. There's nothing to say he's gonna have to move. Emo, I'm not gonna play games with you. We're just gonna bring you here. You can still see the same thing for next turn. If he's gonna die, but yeah, I told you, he's dead. Now we got one more out there, my friends. We got one more out there. And he's a heavy, he can launch a rocket if we don't move into him right. So I'm gonna take a turn to reload.
Utilisez-moi comme couverture.
See if he moves into us.
Réarmement.
With some Overwatches.
И муха не пролетит.
Consider that practice.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
You don't need to reload with just one person out there. Excuse me, I got an itch. This intense battle.
On Overwatch.
It's only one guy. Now we gotta find him. Rickroll. That's your job. That is absolutely your job. Let's get you here, and then after that, we'll stick your nose out beyond, so you have the option to still run back.
Повеселимся.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Get ready.
On Overwatch. Scansione in corso.
Moving to Overwatch.
I feel, Commander.
En vigilance.
Okay, is he like at the bottom of the stairs? No. Wouldn't be that easy. So he hightailed it back over here, maybe. Or he ran up here and he's over there. Rickroll. Check the stairs, top of the stairs first.
Выдвигаюсь.
Well, we got the combat music, but we sure as heck didn't see him. We sure as heck don't see him. I feel nervous that he might be able to see us. Let's peek around the corner, see if we see down there.
Je me dirige vers la position.
Casey's on Overwatch. Oh! Now I see why the battle music was playing. Guess what we have? Hit and run. The guy's dead. He did see us. He could have rocketed us, but I would have moved back. But still, this is even better. Guess what? That's the Exalt. Isn't that one heck of a mission? Isn't that one heck of a mission?
A minor electrical fire was reported near the upper floors of a large office building downtown. Sources indicate that first responders were on the scene within minutes. So far, there have been no reported injuries. In light of the recent events taking place around the globe, it's certainly reassuring to know that our emergency services personnel are still putting their lives at risk to deal with these situations as they
And
arise.
we fly away. We fly
Give
away.
Exalt some credit. They managed to hide their primary facility in plain sight.
Yeah, they sure were in plain sight, but ooh, what a facility. They spared no expense. Even their computers here look, for that day and time, pretty fancy. But oh, their communication. Watching on the big screen. Yeah, we had everybody watching. We had everybody. This to me is not an amazing... in the past, I've had assaults. This is not an assault mission, in my mind. It's a play at a distance, because assaults, you got to run in there, and then you end up activating too much. So this is a non-assault mission in my book, but that's just me and the way I play and this and that. Yeah, dibs on the zebra skin. Yeah, I see. I think I saw some nice cabinets full of stuff. Yeah, back over here we got some. Those look more like wine glasses, perhaps, but I'm sure they have some stuff. Let's go see what we get out of this. Yeah, you already called Hollow Globe dibs. Yeah, you called that. You were the first comment in YouTube to call that one.
I'm glad to see our troops aren't hesitating to wipe.
Okay.
I guess I shouldn't have expected any mercy.
Well, that went better than some of our non-big weird missions lately. I'm glad it's over, though. Oh, I don't have to build one of these. Remember, we unlocked these to be able to build them with that one Foundry project. We just got two for one of each for free. We got another Sectoid Commander Corpse, another Muton Elite Corpse. We still need those. At some point now, this just wasn't conducive for an engineer, this mission. Just was not. Whoa! 158 meld. The Illuminator gun sight, I think that gives unlimited quad sight. We'll have to look at it closer to our scouts now. Isn't that what it does? There's other perks besides that, but I think it gives full squad sight to like our scouts. 28 valuable, necessary. Oh, Rainbow Monk, how you doing? Oh, this gives Executioner? Is that all it gives? Never, it's not full. See, I misremember things all the time, so don't listen to me all the time until I go over here. That's why I have a wiki page open all the time, so I can switch to it because I forget stuff. And so thanks for correcting me on that one, Rainbow Monk. It's been a while since I've had this piece and that I've read about it and looked. I should have prepped myself before the mission for what I knew we were going to get. But nice haul, especially the 158 meld. Wow.
Commander, with Exalt's headquarters destroyed and the remaining forces in hiding, we shouldn't have any further need for our covert operations section.
Yep.
I think it's time we refocused our efforts on the aliens themselves.
I agree. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Our cash has kind of risen dramatically after this mission also. I imagine we sold some of those niceties. Or else it just had safes full of cash also. Something like that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, the way it looks, we're on January 31st, my friends. We're going to kick over into a new month. And we're just going to start fresh next time, I think, like I've done before. Do the new month, see what rating we get, all that good stuff. We'll take a look at the air game, and is there anything else we need to do? We're in pretty damn good shape other than Africa, so I may have to switch a couple ships down here, so we'll have them available in the first 2 days. But we'll take a look at everything and finish it, get it all in order for the beginning of the month at the beginning next time, and then we'll start scouting out our new month, February of 2017, and figuring out what we got to do to start wrapping this thing up. Well, now you can't say, Rainbow Monk, also, you can't say you've never heard of full squad sight. You don't have to say that it was accurate, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's, I'm just going to do this. We just finished it in one go like I was hoping we'd be able to do. It means we get that counter of Overwatch going up to 6 now. I have not forgotten about Overwatch in the last 6 live streams, including this one. So I feel good about that one, to be quite honest. That's my little personal thing that I threw in there that I wanted to track. No. No problem. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to be back here on Friday. The new week, I was just thinking in my head, and I got to remember, I'm trying to talk to you all. So I'll make the schedule for the week after that, so it's available at the end of the live stream tomorrow. And I had a great time with all your help. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. I always like the mission's always kind of fun, at least especially when it goes well. But you know, we didn't rush into it. We had contact right off the bat with 6 of them, and in a way that's kind of helpful to get rid of 6 right off the bat. That's 6 less that can come in with all the others that approach you, and we were pretty good at getting them to come in for the most part, one at a time. They played nice with me today. They don't always play so nice. So we got lucky with some nice Exalt about the way they filtered themselves into us. So thank you, everybody. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it, and I do hope to see you next time. We'll see what February holds for us, 2017, next time. Ciao, everybody.